Hello, let's play Connections for Thursday, July 9th. But first, we reveal our dad joke of the day and this day in history. It looks like my cat's sick. He doesn't seem to be feline well. Okay. I really feel like some of these jokes need to be workshopped better. But I guess it gave me a chuckle anyway. All right. What do you think happened on July 9th, 1846? 1846. United States takes San Francisco. On July 9th, 1846, an American naval captain occupied the small settlement of Yerba Buena, a site that would later be renamed San Francisco. Surprisingly, Europeans did not arrive in the spectacular San Francisco Bay until 1769, although several explorers had sailed by it in earlier centuries. When Spanish explorers finally found the bay that year, they immediately recognized its strategic value. In 1776, the Spanish built a military post on the tip of the San Francisco Peninsula and founded the mission of San Francisco de Asis, the Spanish name for St. Francis of Assisi, nearby. The northernmost outpost of the Spanish and later Mexican Empire in America, the tiny settlement remained relatively insignificant for several decades. Shortly after the Mexican War began, U.S. Captain John Montgomery led a party of Marines and sailors ashore. They met no resistance and claimed the settlement for the United States, raising the American flag in the Central Plaza. In 1846, the Americans renamed the village San Francisco. All right. Well, I'd like to thank the following members for starting a new month. Thank you to Ian Bolschweiler and Nate RadTech92 is the handle. Nate Asucion. All right. Well, let's play Connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. We've got Throw, Virgin, Spin, Prayer, NA, Rolling Stone, Persian, Firebird, G6, Shag, Zero Proof, Grand Prix, Billboard, Trans Am, Pitchfork, and Spirit Free. Okay. Rolling Stone without the S is the magazine. Do we have magazines? I don't know. Huh. Billboard. Billboard's a magazine. Used to be about billboards. Did you know that? Trans Am. What is Trans Am? It sounds so I don't know why I don't have a connection for what Trans Am is. Does that have to do with transportation? Or something else? NA could be NAT. It could be North America. Could be not applicable. Throw rug. Throw. How do I throw rug? I mean, throw and actually rugs. Throw and shag are kinds of rugs, aren't they? Persian rug and spirit free rug. Zero proof rug. What's the other kind of rug? Pitchfork rug. I don't know, but I'm going to circle these as potentially a category. And if it's kinds of rugs, that could either be blue if they consider that to be like a difficult trivia, or it could be yellow if it's easy trivia. But let's start with blue and see what happens. It could be yellow, could be anything but purple. Firebird. Firebird was the name of Mozilla's email client. I don't know if it still exists, but I haven't used it in well over a decade, I'm sure. Probably not what they're referencing there. Starts with fire, ends with bird, in case you weren't sure. Prayer. Pitchfork. Like, why pitchfork? Maybe we're using pitch or fork. Grand Prix is a race. Like a race car race? Is G6 a race car race? If we're doing race car races, maybe that's what Trans Am is as well. Okay, so actually, I don't know. I'm just going to mark it green. I don't know what the colors are today. I have not a good way of determining that because so far we've got 2 trivia categories. Zero proof. Does that mean alcohol free? Yeah, zero proof and spirit free means no alcohol. Virgin means no alcohol. And is NA no alcohol? Maybe. Let's circle this as yellow. Again, I'm just kind of saying not purple at this point. So we need to find the fourth for all three of these categories, and then we need to find what purple is. Well, Rolling Stone's I said Rolling Stone was a magazine. So that's one of them. I don't know how I missed that. I literally said it like almost at the start. So my bad. What else means no? Wait, Billboard's hold on. This is not a magazine category. Hold on. Never mind. It's a rug category. I said Billboard and Rolling Stone were yeah, were magazines. Maybe Spin is a magazine. Then I have no idea what purple is. Like we don't have a purple today. Okay, well, I got to figure out what the fourth is for all four of these categories, and then I have no idea what to lock in. I don't know how I'm going to get a reverse rainbow on this one. I don't think it's possible without extreme luck. I want to say NA could be no alcohol, just because of the abbreviation. Pitchfork doesn't sound like a vet magazine, but oh, I think there's a prayer rug. Okay, so prayer rug would make sense. So then Firebird does sound like a race, doesn't it? Like naming a race Firebird is actually pretty epic. I don't think you'd name it Pitchfork. NA could stand for some kind of thing, but that would make Pitchfork a magazine? I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to lock in what I know because I'm not even going to try for the reverse rainbow on this one. There's not any way. All right, so I was right about that being blue, kinds of rugs. And then, okay, I kind of feel like I have to fix my coloring, but let's see. So we've got, yeah, let's just clear this out. We've got Spirit Free, Zero Proof, Virgin, and I'm going to try NA as no alcohol. Okay, non-alcoholic designators. And then I'm going to say Firebird is a race. Firebird, Grand Prix, Trans Am, and G6. Okay. Oh, they're not races. They're Pontiac models. That would explain it. Okay. That's what Trans Am. Maybe that's. Is that what I know Trans Am from then? All right. Well, I'm not very familiar with Pontiac models, clearly. Somehow got it anyway. Billboard Spin. I guess Pitchfork is a magazine. All right. Yeah, I was never going to guess the color ordering. There was no way. I mean, how do you even know which one's purple? Trivia, trivia, trivia. Half trivia, half language. All right. Anyway, let's see what difficulty they gave it. It's a music note. Why? They gave it 1.5. They thought it was very easy. I mean, I guess I got it with no mistakes. 68%, 3 out of 5. Alrighty. So what are people struggling on? The magazines. Okay. Some people are just getting absolutely nothing. 12%. The people who lost got nothing. They just didn't know any of this. 12%. I'm going to guess it's something to do with having 3 out of 4 like I had. Because look at the split here. The only thing people aren't getting is green. But people are losing with having all these other ones. That's because it's such a trivia heavy day. That'll happen. Virgin as a yeah, just like what is the other magazine, right? Is it Virgin? Is it Firebird? Is it G6? So like chasing that one away, and then we're chasing the rug one away. Is it a spin rug? Is it a Virgin rug? Right? It's just we don't know the fourth is what all these are. Oh, this is our Rainbow Herring. Virgin, Prayer, Rolling Stone, G6. Like a songs. Like a Virgin, like a Prayer, like a Rolling Stone, and like a G6. Cool. All right. Well, really atypical connections today. Really equal on blue, purple, yellow first. It's just green first is not that popular. And then only 4% fell for the Rainbow Herring. All right. I guess spin rug might actually be a thing because that's a pretty popular first lock in. 2%. 1 out of 50 people. All right. Well, how'd you do?